Hello you guys, how are you? My name is Zoe, or the Electric Fae. I have been going through a whole ass initiation recently, and I'm getting the vibe, if you've clicked on this video, you have been going through it as well. I've talked to a lot of different people from different points of my life this past 2 weeks, and I feel like everyone's kind of experiencing a similar shift in timelines where you feel like you're fully embodying that version of self where you already got that thing that you've been working hard to get. You feel like you have done the inner work to fully embody that version of self, that timeline, the next chapter. However, there's this one thread that is still holding you back to this past version of self, and it's how to fully make that jump. I haven't posted on YouTube in a hot minute, but the past couple months I've been going, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this huge initiation. It's been really transformative, to say the least. So I needed to take some time in solitude, but I'm feeling really called to get back into sharing these messages online and everything. Just this whole message of shifting our timelines, getting back into our highest self embodiment, highest frequency. So I wanted to pull out this tarot deck. I actually got this from my partner last year. The artist is Dang Olslin Dream Tarot. If you're familiar with the artist Grizz, they actually do a lot of the cover work for him, which is pretty cool. But anyway, just a little context on the decks we're using today. So the first card that I pulled was the Nine of Cups. As you can see, homeboy is satisfied. He has all his little cups. He's happy. And I really feel like this card symbolizes, every cup, as you can see, is different. There's a different aesthetic, a different vibe. So I'm getting the sense that the person who I'm calling to watch this video, you're very multifaceted. You have a lot of different sides and depths to who you are as a person. You feel like you can do anything. And at times it could be a little bit confusing or even intimidating. You tend to overthink because you're I have all these different sides of me. What do I go down? A little bit of uncertainty in that sense. However, you're really happy. This is who you are. You have this full version of yourself. But this is your superpower. The fact that you have all these sides of you is so unique. That is your divine spirit. The next card I pulled was the Fool. That is who you are, your essence within you, is that you have so many sides to you. It's hard sometimes because society puts this pressure on us that we have to fit into this box. You have to have our niche. Who are you? What do you fit into? But the thing is, we're not meant to be put in these boxes. We are meant to have all these different sides of us, these different layers, these different, we're to be whole. The more someone gets to know you, they can uncover oh, this person has layers. You're like an onion. That is your gift. That is your superpower. You have to follow that spark within you. And even though you have these different sides to you, and it can be a little bit overwhelming at times, unsure of the path, go to meditation. Connect with your higher self, spirit, universe, divine. Connect, because you will know within you what is aligned in your life and what isn't. And having this open tether of communication will allow you to differentiate what you need to go into, and will also allow you to see when there's an opportunity coming into your life that is the path to go down. The next card that I pulled was the Emperor card, and this is the divine masculine energy, having discipline, but also you have control of your life. You are the driver of your life. And I know sometimes you can have these moments where you feel like you're just kind of floating by, and you're a little unsure of, what direction to take, like I was just saying. But a reminder of you can do anything you want to do. And you will succeed as that. You have that divine spirit within you. And you can see that there's like a splitting of like his vessel, you know, his body, and like inside is like his soul. That's like his higher self. And it's really important to connect with your higher self and get to know yourself, sit with yourself, and really understand what your value are, what your goals are. Because you will be able to achieve it. Having routines. I know for me, I was kind of falling out of my spiritual practice that really serves me. You know, I really like to meditate every single day. But, you know, I was kind of going through this like funk and just felt like life was just kind of dull. And it's funny and it's interesting how the times when we need that the most are the times where it's just so hard to get yourself to do it. You're like, even though I know journaling, meditating will be the thing that like helps me through this tough time, it's like so hard to like do it. On that note, next card, the Ten of Swords. You've gone through hardship. This whole initiation you've been going through, these wounds that you've had, these types of like themes that come up that are hard, but you've been working through it. You know, it's healing. It's important because you can't achieve that like greatness, that light, until you experience that darkness. You wouldn't fully feel grateful. You wouldn't feel ready. You know, if it would just came to you right away. Like you needed to go through the shit. You had to go through it because that made you a better person, evolving. There was a lot of uncertainty on your path. Unsure how much longer you're doing this work, like show me a sign. But it's having trust that the hardships that you were going through are for a reason and it's for a higher purpose. Having trust that it will all come together. Because why wouldn't it? You know, this is a life. Life is a never-ending journey. It's cycles. We're not always going to be in this like high frequency energy spirit because like this is not possible. Some days you're gonna feel just like you wake up and you're like, today is just kind of like a meh day. That doesn't mean it's a bad day. It's just like, you know, I'm not feeling that full spark today, but that's okay. Because other days you're gonna feel that spark and be like, yeah, like today's the best day. You know what I mean? Dang, have a little pep in your step. It's okay to have different stages of your life. And like I said before, like you need to have those hard times. Call me back. You need to have those hard times in order to really appreciate those good times. It's like a pendulum. The further you sway to one side, the more you'll sway to the other. You need that to get that. The next card was the Six of Sticks. And as you can see, this is like energy. Like, yeah, like it's coming together. And it's also showing like community. You know, there's like the little guys around and they're also like dancing on the devil. Like that is like your demons. Like that's like all the shit you've just gone through and it's like you're dancing on it. It's like, yes, like I've overcome it. I've done the healing. And I've leaned on people in my life for support. I feel like it's so hard for us to ask for help. And it's so hard to like show up like not in that 100% state sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like I'm having a shitty day. I know if I had someone to lean on and like talk to, it's gonna make me better because at the end of the day, we are social creatures. We are meant to socialize and to have people, you know, to hold us up when we need holding, you know? So make sure the people in your life that are like you're special to you, you reach out to them. You don't always have to be 100% to be in their presence. We're all human here. And I found the more vulnerable you're able to be with, well, one, learning yourself, the more you're able to be vulnerable with other people and have these deeper conversations. Because you're doing the work. You're doing it. All that shit you've been through, like, it's all coming together. There's energy working in your favor. because the last card I pulled was the Ten of Cups. And it's like, hello, success. Cups are full. You've made it to the finish line. Hello. And it's like you got your friends there too. They're celebrating you. You're happy. You got your little house, little rainbow. It's like all like lush. You've done it. It's here. It is coming. 11:11 on the clock. You just gotta have trust. And in these moments where it feels like life is just a little melancholy, a little heavy, or like, oh my God, like I'm really trying here, like I'm really putting my best foot forward, like give me a sign, like I'm not seeing it. It's all there for a reason. You need to experience that in order to get to that, like, like I'm here. It's not gonna be easy, because they just handed it to you. You're just like, oh, cool, great, on to the next thing. Like, you need to fully be ready and appreciate. You need to understand, like, oh God, like right now this is not where I'm supposed to be. And that makes you work hard to get to, once you get it, it's like, oh my God, like, it's here. Like, I'm so grateful. And it's so important to express your gratitude, even for the small wins in life. If you are dealing with a pattern in your life and you feel like you finally understand this like deeper theme, you like kind of like, wow, like I understand like this pattern, and I'm like really breaking free of it, like shedding it. You be like, I'm proud of myself. Like, you can be proud of yourself, even if it's just like a little inner work that you've done, and you're like, wow, like I understand that now. Like, I know what I need to do, like get that clarity. Pat on the back. If you like branched out of your comfort zone and you made a new friend on the street and you like complimented them, and that like popped up like a whole conversation, or even just like a nice little interaction of joy, pat the back. Like, I just spread joy, breaking out of your comfort zone. But I hope this put some clarity and shed some light into your journey if you've been experiencing kind of this like initiation. I'm going to call it initiation because it is initiation. Life is an initiation to keep being the best version of yourself. And I know this reading definitely gave me some clarity as well. And I'm excited that this is here. Embody the it's here energy, because embodying the frequency of that version of self that already has it is the way we're going to get it. So yeah. I hope you all have a great, lovely, light-filled day. And I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.